Hey. So, welcome to our Friday night YNC Academy live sharing and training. So today, I know you guys have been like listening to me, like watching my video for a while. So today, I want to give you guys homework. Yep, homework, right? So, some may ask, hey, is there a way for us to reach so-called enlightenment, right? Awaken, right? The journey to love, peace, and joy. So how can we do that? So if you guys believe in any kind of religion, right? They always say one thing, right? You either you need to punish yourself, you need to starve yourself. That's why we have the fasting, right? You are not eating for like days and weeks, right? And then you need to walk through the fire, right? And then you need to, I don't know, go to the mountain or go to the sea, do a lot of things that try to what? Harm your body, or you can say push your body to the limit, right? And then because when your body is exhausted, yep, let me tell you, when your body is exhausted, right, and you start to realize that your power within your mind becomes stronger. Because what control the body? Your mind. So when you exhaust your body, what's left? Your mind power. So that's why a lot of people, they need to, in old time, they believe that only through punishment or through pushing ourselves to the limit, able to help us to reach enlightenment, right? But right now, let me tell you, it's actually way more easier, right? Yeah, in the old time, people are still doing it right now, but exactly, is the right thing to do. So today, we're going to give you a series of books, a series of movie. All you need to do, yeah, let me tell you, all you need to do is just sit down like a primary school, 4, 5, not like a 6, 7, 8 years old kid, reading books, watching documentary, okay, and watching movies. And just by doing that, like once per week, trust me, within 1 year, you will be able to understand the true meaning of life and what you need to do to achieve what we call, yep, freedom. Freedom in mind, right? Freedom in your body, freedom in location, right? Freedom that you can travel around the globe just by following what I'm gonna show you guys today in the next 10 or 20 minutes. Right? So I will go through the list one by one. So I want you guys, okay, take out your notebooks, okay? You need to write down the books and the movie I recommend to you guys in this training. And then you guys gonna watch it, start watching it, and start buying those books or downloading those ebook starting this week. Okay, in the next 3 to 4 months, if you're just following the list I'm gonna give you today, you will be amazed. All right, so let's begin. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, before we start, let's do a really quick breathing exercise. All right, so one hand on the chest and another hand on the stomach. Okay, let's warm up, because you guys are gonna stay focused when you copy in the name. All right, so close your eyes. Make sure that when you do the deep breath, you only expand your stomach, not your chest. Your chest should be flat, right? Control your stomach, control your diaphragm, so that you can actually massage your internal organ as well. Okay, so close your eyes. So follow me. Breathe in, expand your stomach, expand your stomach, expand your stomach, and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, push your stomach outward, outward, outward. Okay, hold it and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and breathe out. All right, good. I hope you guys now, okay, stay focused. Okay, because I'm going to show you a lot of image and books that you guys need to take a screenshot or copy it. All right, so let me start. All right, so today's topic, very straightforward. The practical way so that you can achieve, the practical way that you can achieve love, peace, and joy in your life. On earth, I can tell you, what we are looking for, okay, what we are looking for is actually what we already have. I want to repeat. Try to see if you can understand this quote or this saying. What you are always looking for is actually something that you already have or you used to have. For example, someone who look for love of their life. Okay. because when they're young, when they're in a childhood, they lost the love of their life. Can be their parents, can be the best friend when they're in childhood. That's when they're gone. So they're looking for like a companion that can be found in their future. That's why they look for a wife, they look for husband, they look for the soulmate, right? And other people, they look for money. Why they look for money? They found that, okay, I'm insecure when I have no money because my family in my home, we used to have a lot of money, and suddenly our father left us, our moms left us, and then we become orphanage and we have no money. We don't know how to fight for food, how to work, all these things. So then you grow up, you have desire to get something that you have lost when you are young or when you're in your childhood. So that's why the ultimate goal of life is actually these three things. You're looking for, you're always seeking for love. You're always seeking for peace because you hate competition. You don't want to do this anymore. You just want to have peace in your mind and peace around the world, right? And then you want to have joy. Okay, you want to stay happy. You want to find out that happy is not originated from the materialistic stuff. The joy should be originated from where? From your heart, from helping people, from doing something that you truly, truly love. Okay, but how can you find it? Okay, how can you find it? So today, I think before let me show you something first. Life is about one thing. It's just two stage. Life is actually two stage. Okay. Stage, okay, of forgetting. Okay, and then the second stage is the stage of, okay, remembering. Life is just these two stages. Okay, when you're just born, when you're 0 years old to like around 12 to 15 years old, is the life of forgetting. Yep, when you're born, you have everything. Okay, you have love from your parents, you have love from your family, you have love from around everyone, right? Everyone loves you, right? And then when you start to grow up, when you start to be educated, you need to go to school. You start to stay away from your family because you push to start to go to school, right? And then you be educated about mathematics, science, all these things, and they teach you some things. When you need to obey the law or obey the rules, you start to follow. You become a follower. You were a leader. You do whatever you like, and you become a follower. You start to create something called fear, right? You forget that you are the one who have all the power. You forget that you actually can control your life. You become a follower, become a slave of the society. And then once you realize that, no more. Now I need to find back my childhood. Then that's why it became a stage of remembering. You start to look for what you already have. You know that you have courage, but just because someone told me that I cannot do it, that's why you lose all your courage. But you know that deep down you still have it with a spark. You need to find your spark, right? So that's the stage of life. Right now, most of we are is here. We stay in the middle. We know we can go back to the old time, but how can we go back there? What should I do? I'm lost. I have a lot of responsibility. Right? I have family right now. I need to work. I have lots of things to do. Right? I cannot chase for happiness. Right? So that's why today, step by step, I'm going to show you how. Right? So here. Right? So, yep. I'm going to give you books. I'm going to give you a movie, right? So, I highly recommend you guys, okay, grab these two books from Amazon. Okay, this is by me and Cherry. Okay, his first one is called The Power of Faith, okay, an evolutionary guide that shows you how faith can transform your life. The second book is The Power of Fear, how to conquer fear and remove those limiting beliefs from your success. You can just simply find it. Okay, you can just find it from Amazon. Just search me, Yik Chen, and then Amazon, you're going to find it. But it's Kindle version right now. You can still download it on your iPad or even on your computer. Just go there and grab it. This is really, really important. So you can understand the main concept. Faith and fear is the core of life. You have faith, you can achieve everything. Okay, when you have fear, it will stop you from doing anything. So this is two concepts I want you guys to understand first. Right? Then take a screenshot if you do know it. All right. Second one. I know it's Chinese. If you know Chinese, try to get these books. The author is actually from Taiwan. He's from Taiwan. The first book is about discover the unknown. Okay, discover the unknown of ourselves. Okay, tell you that the main core of the first book is about like there's nothing outside. Okay, there's nothing from the outside. It's all a reflection from your inside. That means how you see the world becomes the reality. You think everyone hates you, that's why everyone hates you. Okay, you think the world is so beautiful, that's why the world becomes really, really beautiful. Right? And then the second book from the same author is about law of attraction. He gives you the concept about how law of attraction work. Right? And the third book is about how you can live your life in a new chapter. How you can apply all these things in your new life. So this from Taiwan, I think, I don't know whether they have an English version, but if you know, you can read Chinese, go grab this 3 book. I know there's like 4, 5, 6 of them, but only these 3 will be enough for you guys in the beginning. Right? Then the series of the secrets. The series of the secrets, including, so this is the secrets. I want you to read it. First, the secret, and then the hero, and then magic, and then the power. Okay, why? So the secret is the first book. You talk about law of attraction, right? And then you move on to the hero. What's heroes? Hero means you dig down in yourself. Okay, you have a mission. You have a mission. Okay, so you need to find that mission to become a hero. Okay, so you can really, really become the hero of your life. Okay, not just the society, but of your life, right? And then you need to move on to something called the magic. The magic is talking about gratitude. You have to be grateful of your life. Be grateful for what you have right now so that you can control the power. The biggest power in humanity is gratefulness. When you have the magic, that means you can control gratitude. When you can control gratitude, you can actually control the whole world. When we become humble, when we're being grateful about everything that we have, and that moment we realize that we are so powerful, right? So this is the power of magic. And then the fourth book is called The Power. The author, Rhonda, mentioned that power is actually her favorite book. Okay, this is her favorite book. Why? Because after you finish writing The Secret, Hero, and the Magic, he combined all these 3 together into the book called The Power. So that's why if you read the book Power for the fourth, at last, that means it can become a revision, a summary of all 3 books you have read. So this is really important for you guys. This 4 series, follow this sequence, right? Then this is important. The author of The Secret, why he created this book? Because she read a book called The Science of Getting Rich. Yeah, The Science of Getting Rich. That's why he realized that, oh my God, to get rich actually is because of your power, that you believe you can get rich. That's why you get rich, right? And then that's why this is the book you need to read. And then the author who created The Science of Getting Rich, it actually, read a book called The Master Key System, which is written in, I think, 100 years ago, more than 100 years ago. So, yeah, so you can see, The Secret is created because the author read a book called The Science of Getting Rich. Okay, The Science of Getting Rich is created because the author read a book called The Master Key System. So you need to read all these 3 to understand, okay, what is the original source of law of attraction, the original source of manpower. Right? So this is the things. These are 2 really, really important books. You have to finish it. Alright, then now we move to an even higher level. Okay, those 3 is just the introductory of enlightenment. Introductory to how you have start to master your power, to realize that you have power. And then when you've done those books, then you move on to the, I would say, the 3rd level. Okay, is to really, really understand something about, hey, how does it work? Hey, what's the main concept behind it? What's the theory behind it? Right? The first one, unfinished business. Okay, unfinished business. What the dead can teach us about life. Okay, so yup, it sounds really, really like ghost story, but it's true. Right? He's talking about like he can connect with the ghost and tell you about the story about something, and realize that, okay, this is the reason of living, right? And then zero limit. It's zero limit. The power that mentioned about the 4 things, right? I'm sorry, right? Thank you. I love you, right? And then what's that? I'm sorry, thank you, I love you. And then these 4 quotes combined together become a zero limit. Anyone remember the whole 4 one, right? And then the 4th one, the 3rd one, you can heal your life. He mentioned something that all the diseases, actually more than 90% of the diseases or sickness that we have is originated from our mind. Yeah? When you're sad, when you're angry, when you're emotional, you actually release a lot of bad hormones. And then your body try to create a reality that you want. So that's why to heal your life is to fix the mental things. Mental health is way more important than physical health. Right? So this is the 3 books that you can start. Then now go to even a deeper level. The Conversations with God. 3 series. Book 1, book 2, and book 3. Okay, Conversations with God. Okay, the author basically, when after, I think it's one night when he have nothing to do, he start to find out that he's gonna talk to the God. He started writing down all the conversations that he have done with the God, the so-called God. Okay, and then you put this down into a book. Then you just someone help him to publish it, and then a lot of people come back to buy, and that's how you create a second version and a third version. Okay, so you can go ahead, buy all these 3 and start reading it. All right? The Conversations with God, book 1, book 2, and book 3. Then another level. Okay, another level. Now we have Home with God. Okay, in a life that never ends. Okay, Home with God in a life that never ends. Okay, actually, so a wondrous message of love in a final conversation with God. So this is another one. Then this 2 is really good. Your Soul's Plan. Discovering the real meaning of the life you planned before you were born, and the Soul's Gift. The healing power of the life you planned before you were born. So these 2 books basically tell you one concept. The concept that when you were born, and before you were born, your life is already created. Okay, your life is already created. Okay, the moment you are created, there's reason for it. Okay, that's why Albert Einstein said, when we move from 3D to 4D, there's no time. We have time because that's 3D. Okay, 3D things need to have time together for it to work. But once we reach 4D, which is the projection, okay, 3D is the projection of 4D world. That means 4D control 3D. That means the moment you're created, we can see your whole life. So that's why when people believe in feng shui, people believe in tarot, people believe in all this like the psychic stuff, why they can predict it, why they can foresee the future, because those are the plan that before you were born. But by observing the sky, even you see look at the sky, even you look at the star right now, the light that you see from a star can be originated from a star that's dying. That can be like millions of light years far away, because it's a crash, it's booming, okay, it's dying. Then the light travels millions of years and then reach your eye. But right now, if you travel to there, it can be disappear already. So then time does not actually appear right now. What you see right now can be like millions of years ago. So we cannot believe in what we see. We need to really understand that, yeah, it is already there. And all you need to know is how to discover it. Right? Then, so those are the book. Okay? Actually, I have one more. I forgot to put it there. One more is called The Power of Now. This one is really, really deep. Okay? If you can also go through this one as well. Let me put it here. Okay, The Power of Now. Okay, this was also really, really good. He mentioned one thing. I think it's like I forgot. You need to surrender. You really, really need to surrender. You cannot control anything. What we want to learn, what we need to learn to obtain enlightenment is learn how to surrender. Surrender to yourself, surrender to the problem, surrender to anything that you don't like. Because only the moment you surrender to it, then you're gonna start to find solution to overcome it. A lot of people keep fighting. Yeah, I do not accept it. I don't want to achieve. I don't want it to happen. You don't want it to happen. That's why it keep happening. When you realize that, yeah, I'm okay that it happens, and then you start to realize that it becomes just normal stuff. Yeah, just go ahead, keep happening. I don't care. The moment you don't care, the moment you surrender, is the moment you wake up, right? So, only when you use the power of now, then you can surrender to it. Because when you keep thinking about the past, that means you are still lingering on the past. Right? So, movie. You may say, oh, yeah, I hate reading books. I hate reading books. Okay, then movie. Okay, for movie, first one, The Secret. The Secret documentary. Okay, the book, The Secret, is actually, I think, 1 or 2 years after the documentary of The Secret created. So that's why the book actually is more comprehensive than the documentary. That's why you need both. You finish watching the movie and then you read the book. Because you start to realize that most of the things from the movie is actually inside the book and is more advanced, more explanation. Right? Then this one, The Peaceful Warrior. Okay, The Peaceful Warrior. Okay, this actually is the movie called The Peaceful Warrior. Try to read that book. But it's a movie. It's a movie. Also have the book as well, but I want you to watch the movie. Right? Then Three Idiots. Okay, Three Idiots. This two part, this one, the series talking about, yeah, you can manifest your life by using law of attraction. Okay, Peaceful Warrior is like how you can use the moment of now, okay, to achieve the thing that you want to achieve. Right? And Three Idiots is actually telling you that, idiots can live way happier than you because they are doing what they really, really like instead of listening to their parents that what they think is the best for the children, but actually not. Right? You have control of your life. And the only way to reach happiness is really, really do something that you think is really, really beneficial to yourself and to the society. Right? Then, definitely, The Pursuit of Happiness. Okay, Will Smith. Go ahead and get this one. I know some of you may have watched this one already. Watch it again after you finish watching some of the other books. When you watch it, you're gonna realize there's like deeper meaning behind every scene inside this movie. Right? Sure, Forrest Gump. Okay, how a naive guy, okay, how someone that is looks so dumb actually become one of the richest guy, right? Actually have the amazing life by having faith in everyone he met. He had faith with everyone. Anyone who told him to do what, you go ahead and do it. Hey, I think you can go ahead and then buy a boat. And you start to sailing in a boat and then become the richest guy selling ship, right? You go ahead and go to the army, right? You fight the war in the Vietnam, right? And then you become the best ping pong ball player, right? All these things, right? So this is one of the good things, right? Life is just like a box of chocolate, right? You only know it after you open it, right? Then PK. It's from India, PK. So actually, the main character to do PK is actually the main character here in the middle from the Three Idiots. Okay, so that's why it's really, really good, right? So this one talk about an ET that from its alien arrived the Earth and then start to think about, okay, how come you guys have a lot of religion and you believe in something that doesn't make sense? And this is like on a third, like he's like an observer to observe what we are doing on Earth. And you find that this is so stupid or this is like not making sense for human being doing something that is not logical. Try to watch this one. Right? Then, Man from Earth. This one is from, I think it's 2007. 2007, Man from Earth. It talk about, I don't want to do any Easter egg. Okay, so go ahead and watch this one. This one talk about the meaning of the development of humanity. Right? Then, The Truman Show. The Truman Show. Okay? Actually, The Truman Show and this one, The 13th Floor, these two movies tell you that right now, actually, we are living inside a world that created by another one. The Truman Show is that Truman is the main character inside the movie and he has no idea he's actually inside a drama. He's inside a television studio. When he was born, until he's like 30 years old, he still have no idea he's actually inside the show. When he realizes it, he know that he need to step outside the show. And you need to know that right now you guys are actually living in a show. A show created by your parents, a show created by your country, a show created by the society. And you are just piece of it. You're just part of the engine. Right? You're part of the things that make the society work. Are you able to realize it? Or you still want to become just part of the show? Right? So you need to really, really understand this movie. The second one is called The 13th Floor. Okay, it's about an AI, not an AI, a computer that living inside in a computer with so many levels, right? And when this guy reached the 13th floor, he realized that, oh my God, there's no more, which is like the end of the world, the edge of the earth. People in the old time, they believe that when they keep walking, is there an end for the earth? Right? That means the designer, the creator, not yet finished creating that part, and we go there, we're gonna fall to the ground. So this movie is actually like a reflection on that belief. So we can try to reach that as well. Right? The same thing about it. If we are playing with computer games, the movie, yeah, this one is actually one of the repeat from this one. We're gonna watch this one as well. I think maybe next week. You know this one? Free Guy, by the one who played Deadpool. Highly recommend you guys go ahead and watch this one. Then you realize that this is actually really, really similar to what we mean in the Truman Show and here. Okay? Let's put it here as well. Alright? So these are some of the movies that I want you guys to just pick one or two and start watching it. Alright? If you are someone who love learning, who love to understand the meaning of life, whatever movie you watch, you can always identify something. You can always identify something that's related to the concept. The concept that, okay, we are not living in reality. We're living in something created by a higher power. And all we need to do is to what? To follow the game, follow the rule of the game, so that you can become master of your life. Because there's some fixed things that you cannot change. For example, law of gravity. You cannot go against the law of gravity, right? Because you know that it's the fact. The same, you know that right now, competition is always worse than what? Than working together, right? Creation is way better than what? Competition, right? Then why people still need to compete? Why? You know competition always what? Harm both parties. But when you do creation, you're creating value for both of us. At the same time, also beneficial to the whole society. But lots of people, they don't listen. I want this, I need to steal the money. I want this, I'm gonna get your project, I'm gonna bid higher. Right? They didn't realize that, okay, why don't we work together? Right? The same. Apple work with Samsung. Even they are the biggest competitor in terms of phone production, but right now what's doing it? Right? Samsung is creating the screen, the RAM, a lot of chips for Apple to create an iPhone. Right? LG is creating a monitor for iPhone. You can see there's a lot of big companies that's working together. The same, Tesla is creating battery for other car brand. Right? The top company, what they're doing? They're creating value, they're working together. It looks like a competition, but they're working together. The same, Facebook is buying data from Google. Yeah, Google, on the other hand, is buying data from Facebook as well. Right? So that's the case. That's what they're doing right now. Right? And then, why you guys still compete? Right? Win-win. Why we always keep promoting win-win? So that's the case. On Earth, as human being, there's a lot of rule, a lot of I would say, that you have to follow. When you follow it, then you can achieve what you really want. For example, law of attraction, right? Being graceful, karma, right? Cause and effect. What comes around goes around, right? How to respect other people, right? All these things combined together will become a better human being. And a lot of people, they don't want to do it. We can always keep saying one thing: less is more is less, fast is slow is fast. What does it mean is that you just need to focus on one single thing long enough, and then you can create a reality, and then you can become the best in these things. For example, Elon Musk focused on Tesla for 15 years. Then one of the most valuable company right now. Right? Jack Ma focused on Alibaba, doesn't change anything. Just keep working in Alibaba for like 20 years. Look at where he is right now. Warren Buffett loved investment, only do investment for more than 50, 60 years. Look at it, where he is right now. Right? So think about it. Focus. So find your mission. Find the things that you really, really like. And then go all in and stay focused. Don't change at all. And then that's the meaning of life. For us, my meaning of life is so simple. It's to keep looking for the meaning of life and then live it out. So whatever I do, I'm going to focus on it. How can I be a better person? How can I really, really beneficial to everyone I met? How can I give them motivation? How can I lead them to the right direction that they're able to really find their own meaning of life? The meaning of my life is so different from yours, and you need to find yours. Thomas Edison, maybe he's the one who created the light bulb and changed the whole world through industrial revolution, all these things. right? Someone landed on the moon to start the space exploration. Or Elon Musk started the electronic battery of car, and then right now everyone is setting the guideline that, hey, by the end of 2050 or 2030, the production of electronic car must exceed the production of traditional car. So all these things is changing right now. Just because of one man or one woman believe in what he's doing right now is the game of life, is the reality that he can foresee, right? Henry Ford, when he first time he see that, okay, riding a horse on the street is over, it's like it's not good. I can foresee that in the next 10 years, everyone is not riding any horse, they're riding car. That's why ride a car is originated from riding a horse, because you are still riding. See, that's why you foresee that, okay, there will be more car than horse. Okay, and other things, when first airplanes created, a lot of what we call locomotive, locomotive, those train, those companies, they still figure that, okay, I'm the biggest train transportation on earth. We will not move to the aerial space. But suddenly, because of airplanes created, those locomotive companies all shut down, because people right now is flying in the sky. So you need to know, okay, when should I change? When should I move on? When should I level up? And right now, humanity is facing one of the biggest problem. One of the biggest problem. They focus too much on the materialistic stuff. Look at what's happening right now. Right? Over for deforestation, right? Fishing, overfishing, over farming, fire, climate change. All this is created by what we want. We are just like viruses. Okay, this is like human body. The earth is the human body. COVID-19 is one of the virus, and then the virus can spread around everyone. Okay, let's say USA, China, some big countries start doing this. All the other small countries start to follow. When they follow, who's become a leader? Right? They're all doing things that is harming the country. And how can we wake up? We wake up by being a better person. We wake up by what? By really understand the meaning behind everything that they are doing. Why does education system? Yeah, let me tell you. Education system is not created to educate people. It's created to train people to become worker. Let me tell you. University, in the beginning of the meaning of university, is to train people to become professionals so that they can work in a company or work in somewhere for the rich. So basically, you are actually a worker if you go to university, because they give you a system to work for them. And for all the rich guy, they will not tell you how they learn the concept, because those will not be taught in a book. Those what we call fake teacher, fake education. Because even the teacher are not rich. The teacher is just what? Having a salary. They're just having a salary to teach what the system tells them to teach. They won't tell you how to handle your tax. They won't tell you how to create a company. They won't tell you how to use law of attraction. But, do you know this book? The Master Key System. Okay, once, I think like 100 years ago, it got banned by the church. It got banned by a lot of communities. That is stopped printing, because it mentioned a lot of things about how the rich or how people can become a better person by not believing in God, but not believing in anything that related to religious, and know that you are God. That's why most religion country, they ban this book, and then right now it got republished again. Right? So you need to start reading those books from ancient time and the book they created right now to see different thoughts, different points of view, and so you're able to create your own thinking process. Because you need to know. Knowledge from a book, knowledge from a movie, or information from a book or from a movie, they are just data. They're just info from the author. It's not yours. It becomes yours only after you know how to apply it, you know how to share it, you know how to teach other people. The reason why I start doing live sharing, live training is because after I learn something new, and after I learn something, I need to process it in my mind so that I can fully understand the meaning. Then what? I transcribe to you guys. I change it in another format to present to you guys. If you guys understand it, perfect. If you can understand it, at least I understand it. So it's a mutual learning. I learned by rephrasing, by paraphrasing, and then say it to you guys. Okay, and then you guys learning from me by dropping notes, and then you write down your point of view, write down your reflection, and that is also part of learning as well. So that's why those book here is actually the book I read and I watched. so that I can have all. After you finish reading those books, you will realize that every single thing I taught in the live training, in the previous 68 live training I done, is all originated from these books. Yep. Yeah, it's not original content. Everything is from the books. I copy and paste. I've learned from it, and then I'm changing another keyword and explain to you guys in the live training. Everyone has a teacher. Just depends on whether you're willing to share what you learn from the teacher to other people, and then so that you can pass it on for the wisdom and the knowledge to the offspring. So this is the chance for you guys. Start learning it. You can start sharing it as well to your friend, to your family, and to your kid as well, so that they understand. Yeah, game of life. You need to first understand the rule first. You're going to read the user manual. And those books, those movies, actually the user manual of your life. Okay? Whatever you want to design, designing your life is way better than designing other things. Alright? So that's it. That's it for today's sharing. Okay, I hope you guys have taken enough screenshots. Okay? And then I will copy down all those book names and movie, right? And then make sure that this week start to read some of them and start watching it. Okay, so let me see. Any questions? So no question. Good. So that means you guys are really copying a lot of notes. All right, and for those who are enemy friends, you know, Eva, okay, EVA, ever, for Eva ever have the new movie, okay, a new movie today on Amazon Prime. Go ahead there and can start watching it. So this is what my plan for this weekend as well. And watch the Eva final chapter in Amazon Prime as well. Okay, so if no more things, I hope you guys can really remember that. If you have no idea what you need to do, start reading some books, because every single book written is by an author that spent maybe 10, 20, 30, even 50 years of their life to accumulate the knowledge, and then write down in just 200 or 300 pages. And all you need is just 2 to 3 hours to finish reading a book that is actually a summary of someone's life for 30, 50 years. And it actually is a shortcut to life, shortcut to success, shortcut to unlock a lot of things. All you need to do is being grateful, start to appreciate the time for those people who create the books. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks Manada, thanks Joey, thanks Sharon here. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy today's sharing, and I hope you guys start sharing the knowledge to more and more people as well. All right, so that's it. See you guys later. 777. Like this video if you haven't. Subscribe to our channel, and then if you have time, go ahead, buy my book. Search Yik Chen on Amazon. Grab that 2 book and start reading first, so that you don't wait for it to ship it to you. All right, so that's it. See you guys later. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. See you guys next week the same time. YNC Academy. Okay, so love you just like how much I love myself, because loving you, helping you, is actually helping myself. Yes, we are the one, we're the same, we are all from the same source of the universe. Okay, so see you guys later. Have a good day, have a good night.